Okay, so in 2024 question paper, Roman number 3rd, so we have 8 question. Each question carries 2 marks. So total is 16 marks. So we have 2 marks, 8 questions. Okay, so starts with first one, that is 17th question. Prove that 3 plus root 2 is an irrational number. So here we need to prove that it is an irrational number. So I'll just start. Okay, so what we need to do over here is we need to take a contradictory statement. So that means they asked us to prove that it is an irrational number. So we need to start assuming that it is rational number and we need to prove it, so that at the end we'll get to know that it is not a rational number. So first I'll write, let us assume that, okay, let us assume that 3 plus root 2 is rational number. Okay, rational number. So now then we can find co-primes. So what are the co-primes here? A and B, whereas B is not equal to 0, such that, okay, so if this is a statement we take, then 3 plus root 2 is equal to A by B if it is a rational number. If we cross multiply this, root 2 is equal to A plus B minus 3. So root 2 is equal to, if we take B common, then it is A minus 3B. Okay, now since A and B are the integers, since A and B are integers, then what we get, A minus 3B divided by 3 is rational. Okay, this is rational. So if this is rational, then obviously root 2 will become rational. Then root 2 is also rational. Okay, but however we know that root 2 is irrational number. Okay, so this statement contradicts the fact that root 2 is rational. So we need to write that. But this statement contradicts the fact that root 2 is rational. Okay, so the final, therefore our assumption 3 plus root 2 is rational number becomes wrong. Okay, so we need to write all these steps. So therefore we consider 3 plus root 2 is irrational number. Okay, this is the final statement. So this entire proving method carries 2 marks. So now I'll tell you how the 2 marks splits up in all these steps. Okay, so here for this step, okay, just by assuming that it is a rational number, and taking two integers and writing this formula carries half mark. Okay, then the substitution method carries half mark. Then the write-ups here carries half, and the final statement, once we can conclude 3 plus root 2 is rational number, carries half marks. 18th question. Okay, solve the given pair of linear equation by elimination method. So here we have two equation. One is 2x plus y is equal to 8. Next is 3x minus y is equal to 7. So here we need to use the elimination method and solve this two linear equation. So solving this two linear equation is nothing but finding the value of x and y. Okay, so now let's assume this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay, so now by adding equation 1 and equation 2, by adding equation 1 and 2, so that is 2x plus y is equal to 8, 3x minus y is equal to 7. So why did we select adding? Because if we add these two equation, then plus y and minus y will get cancelled. So that is easier for us to find the value of x. Okay, so we chose adding method over here. So while adding, plus y and minus y get cancelled. So 3 plus 2x is nothing but 5x is equal to 8 plus 7 is nothing but 15. So x is equal to 15 by 5. That is nothing but 3. So we know the value of x, that is 3. Okay, so now we know the value of x. So when we know the value of any one integer, that is either x or y, we need to take this value and substitute in any of the equation. Okay, so that is, if I substitute x value in equation 1, so equation 1 is this, so I'll write equation 1 here is equal to 8. Now instead of x, I'll replace it with the x value, that is 3. So 2 into 3 plus y is equal to 8. 3 2s are 6 plus y is equal to 8. So y is nothing but 8. When 6 comes here, it will become minus 6. So 8 minus 6 is nothing but 2. So now we know the value of y is 2. Okay, so this is the final answer for this question. So now how the marks split up for this? Okay, so here for these steps it includes half mark and final x value half marks. So for these steps it is half, and final y value we have half marks. Third, 19th question. Find the sum of first 20 terms of the arithmetic progression 159 using formula. So when we get such questions, so what we need to do is we need to write the given values first and the value which we need to find out, so that just by mapping the given values we can find the formula which we can use to get the asked data. Okay, so now here the given terms are arithmetic progression, that is, I'll write arithmetic progression in short form, that is 159. Okay, and it goes on. So here a is nothing but first digit of arithmetic equation, that is nothing but 1. then d is nothing but 5 minus 1, that is 4. What is n? First 20 terms. How many terms? 20 terms. That means n is 20. Okay, n is 20. So what did they ask us to find out? Is sum of first 20 terms is nothing but yes 20. This is the data they asked us to find it. So now we need to find a formula which has these values and which helps us to get this data. So we have one formula for this, that is nothing but Sn is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now I'll replace the given values in this formula. Sn is nothing but S20. N is nothing but 20 by 2. 2a, that is 2a is nothing but 1 plus n is 20 minus 1. D value is 4. Okay, now 2 ones are 2 tens are 2 ones are 2 here plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into 4. Okay, so now 10 write as it is. 2 plus 19 fours are 76. Now 10 into 76 plus 2 is nothing but 78. So if you multiply this, we get 780. So the S20 answer is nothing but 780. Okay, so this is the answer for sum of the first 20 terms. So now how the 2 marks is split up for this? Okay, so if we write the formula, just the formula, we get half marks. And if we replace the formula with the digits, we get half marks. Okay, and if we write the given values, okay, even this carries half marks, and the remaining steps, that is simplifying the formula and to get the answer, till we get the answer, we have half marks. Okay, so even if you miss out anywhere here and if you get a wrong answer, still you get 1.5 marks just by writing this. So you have to make sure you are writing each steps in clear so that each steps carries marks. Okay, so Roman number 3rd, 20th question. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 2x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. So now we need to find the roots of the quadratic equation. So what is quadratic equation? So I'll start with the answer, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. So now what equation they have given? 2x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now from this equation we'll just need to write the value of a, value of b, value of c along with the signs. Okay, do not forget to write the signs because the equation we have, that is quadratic equation we have, has a plus sign. So if anything which includes minus, we need to write along with the digit. So I'll show you how do we do that. So here a value is nothing but 2. Write 2. B, what is a b value here? It is 3, but it is not a plus 3, it is minus 3. So we need to write minus 3 here. What is a c value? Minus 1. Okay, do not forget to write the symbols. So now we have written everything. Now we need to write the formula. Quadratic equation formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, this is a formula. Now we need to replace the given values in this formula so that we get an answer. Now minus b is nothing but, first write minus as it is. This is a minus from the equation. Then b value. What is a b value? Minus 3. So write it in the bracket so that you won't get confused with the signs. Okay, next plus or minus square root of b square, that is minus 3 square. Again minus 4. What is the value of a? 2 into what is the value of c? Minus 1 divided by 2a. 2 into what is the value of a? 2. Okay, now next step, that is simplified steps. So minus minus is nothing but plus, that is plus 3 plus or minus root of minus 3 whole square is nothing but 3 whole square is 9. Okay, and this minus square is nothing but plus, so it will become plus 9. Next we have minus here. 4 2s are 8 and 8 1s are 8, that is minus 8. So minus minus is nothing but plus, so we have plus 8 divided by 2 into 2 is 4. Okay, now if we simplify this, 3 plus or minus 17, if we add up 8 plus 9 is nothing but 17 divided by 4. So we have two roots, that is we need to write this x is equal to 3 plus root 17 by 4, or x is equal to 3 minus root 17 by 4. Okay, this is the final answer. Now we'll see how the marks split up for this. So if you write this equation, you get half marks here. Okay, and if you replace the equation with the given values, you have half marks. And for the simplified steps, you have half marks, and for the final answer you have half marks. Okay, now Roman number 3rd, 21st question. Okay, in 21st question we have two questions related to the theta, that is prove that cos theta minus sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta is equal to cosec minus 1 cosec plus 1. Either we need to solve this one or we have 21b question. So I'll be solving this question first and then we'll move towards the next question. So you can either solve the 21a, I'll rename it as 21a, or 21b. No need to solve both the questions. So I'll just solve this 21a. So here in this equation, so I'll just take the LHS part here. Okay, LHS is nothing but cos theta minus sin theta into cos theta divided by cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta. Okay, so in this equation if you see it, you know that cos theta is common in both the equations. So you just take cos theta out of the bracket. So you'll get, if you take cos theta as a common, then you have taken cos theta out, so it is 1 minus cos theta is here, so it is 1 minus sin theta. So divided by, again in the denominator you take cos theta common, so it is 1 plus sin theta. Okay, now cos theta and cos theta got cancelled. Now you have 1 minus sin theta and 1 plus sin theta. Now what do we prove? So in the RHS we need to get cosec theta. So now you need to write this sin theta in terms of cosec theta. That is 1 minus, instead of sin theta you write 1 by cosec theta. So 1 by cosec theta is nothing but sin theta. Okay, divided by 1 plus 1 by cosec theta. Now take the LCM. So here it will become cosec theta divided by 1 cosec theta, 1 cosec theta. So it is cosec theta minus 1. Okay, divided by same way cosec theta divided by cosec theta plus 1. So here again cosec theta and cosec theta get cancelled. So what is the answer we have here? Cosec. Okay, cosec theta minus 1 divided by cosec theta plus 1. This is nothing but the RHS we have. Okay, so we proved that this LHS is equal to RHS. So either you have to select 21A or you have to select 21B. Okay, now in the 2024 question paper 21B, that is prove that sin 30 plus cos 60 divided by cosec 30 minus cot 45 is equal to sin 90. Okay, so here I'll take this LHS. Okay, LHS of sin 30 plus cos 60 divided by cosec 30 minus cot 45. Okay, so here sin 30 value we know that is 1 by 2 plus cos 60 value is 1 by 2, cosec 30 value is 2 and cot 45 value is 1. Okay, so if we simplify this, it is 2 1 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1. So that is 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Whereas we know that sin 90, that is nothing but RHS. Sin 90 value is 1. So here therefore LHS is equal to RH. Yes, okay, because in RHS value also 1 and in the LHS value also 1. So we have proved this is equal to this. Okay. Okay. So now 22nd question, that is find the coordinates of the point P and Q in the given graph and hence find the length of PQ using distance formula. Okay, so this is a graph they have given. So by just looking at the PQ point, we can just name the value of P and Q. Okay, so here value of P is nothing but, first we need to take x-axis value. So this is x-axis value, this is y-axis value, that is 1 and 1. P point 1 comma 1 and Q point 5 comma 4. Okay, so first I'll write the 2 point values, that is 1 comma 1 and Q point value is nothing but 5 comma 4. Now to find the coordinates of the points, 2 points, now we have the formula. Okay, that is using distance formula. So we know the distance formula. Distance formula is nothing but PK is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, that is nothing but root square of, so here we need to name it as x1 y1 x2 and y2. So x2 value is nothing but 5, x1 value is 1 whole square plus y2 value is 4, y1 value is 1. Okay, whole square. Now square root of 5 minus 1 is 4 square plus 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3 square. So the answer is 4 square is 16 plus 3 square is 9. Okay, so 16 plus 9 is nothing but 25. So square root of 25 is nothing but 5. Okay, so we know that answer PQ is equal to 5 units. Okay, so this is the coordinates of the point P and Q. Now we'll see how the marks distributed for these steps. Okay, so here first for the formula, no, first to find the P and Q and write a formula. So for these steps it carries half marks. Okay, then substituting the value, given value with the formula carries half mark. Then the remaining step carries half and final answer carries half marks. Okay, so now 23b question, like either we can solve 23a question or 23b question. So the question is, find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 4 comma minus 3 and 8 comma 5 in the ratio 3 comma 1 internally. Okay, so let's assume the 2 points are A and B and the ratio is m1 is to m2. Okay, that is nothing but 3 is to 1 they have given, and the point A is 4 comma minus 3 and B point is 8 comma 5. Okay, so here we'll rename it as x1, y1, x2 and y2. Okay, so here now we need to find the P of x comma y. So we have the formula. When the ratio is given, how do we find the coordinate? So we have the formula for this, that is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. This is the formula. Now we need to replace the given values to this formula. So it goes like, okay, that is P of x comma y is nothing but m1 x1, that is m1 is nothing but 3. Okay, x2 is nothing but 8 plus m2 is nothing but 1, x1 is nothing but 4 divided by m1 plus m2 is 3 plus 1. Okay, comma m1 is 3, next is y2 is 5 plus m2 is 1, y1 is minus 3, again m1 plus m2 is 3 plus 1. Okay, again P of x comma y is nothing but 8 3s are 24 plus 4 1s are 4 divided by 3 plus 1 is 4, comma 5 3s are 15. 1 into minus 3 is nothing but minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so P of x comma y is nothing but 28 by 4 comma 12 by 4. So P of x comma y is nothing but 7 comma 3. So x value is nothing but 7, y value is nothing but 3. Okay, so we should write the last line. Okay, that is the coordinates of required point P of x comma y is 7 comma 3. Okay, so we need to write this last line to get a full mark. So now I'll tell how the marks is distributed among this. Okay, so for the formula, it carries half marks. Okay, and substituting the given values to this formula carries half marks. Then the remaining steps until we find x and y carries half, and the final statement, so this is very important, final statement itself carries half mark, because if you just find the value of x and y, you don't get the full 2 marks, you'll get 1.5 marks. Okay, so you have to write the final statement to get a full marks. Okay, this is 23b. So now moving on to the 24th question. Okay, so now 23rd question. A basket contains 36 mangoes. 1 by 4th of them are rotten and others are good. If one mango is drawn at random from the basket, then find the probability of getting a good mango. Okay, so now I'll write n of s. Okay, that means total number of mangoes are 36. Okay, so in this they said 1 by 4 is rotten. Okay, 1 by 4 of them is rotten. So remaining how many percentage is good mangoes? 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4 is good mangoes. Good mangoes. So now how do we write it? N of a is nothing but good mangoes. Good mangoes. So out of 3 by 4, okay, in 3 by 4 good mangoes of total 36 mangoes. So this is the overall probability. So now ones are 9s are, so 27 is good mangoes. Okay, so out of 36, 1 by 4 is rotten. That means how many are good mangoes? 27 are good mangoes. So 3 by 4th of 36 is nothing but 27. Now we know that how many are good mangoes. Now to find the probability of good mangoes, we need to write how many good mangoes we have divided by total number of mangoes. Okay, total number of mangoes. So this gives the probability of getting a good mango. So n of a is nothing but 27, n of s is nothing but 36. So if you divide, probability of getting a good mango is 9 3s are 9 4s are, so 3 by 4. Okay, this is answer. That means probability of getting a good mangoes are 3 by 4. Okay, now I'll just split how the marks are given to this. To find the good mangoes, okay, so till here we get 1 marks. If we just find the number of good mangoes, it carries 1 marks. And next for the formula, it carries half. And the final answer, this step and final answer carries half marks. Okay, now the 24th question. Draw a circle of radii 3.5 centimeter and construct a pair of tangent to the circle such that angle between the tangent is 60 degree. Okay, so here we know the radius value, that is nothing but 3.5 centimeter. So they have given the tangent angle, that should be 60. That means angle between the radius should be 180 minus 60, that is nothing but 120. So first we draw a circle with the radius 3.5 centimeter. Okay, so once a circle is drawn, we need to take a 120 degree angle radius. Then we just construct this so that we get a tangent of 60. So this is how the final construction looks like. Okay, so this covers the complete 8 questions of 2 marks. Okay, so now moving on to the 3 marks questions.